The 36th Congressional District of Texas is home to the Johnson Space Center, a source of pride for all Texans. Representing my constituents in JSC has been one of my proudest and most exciting experiences during my congressional tenure. I'm honored to have the privilege of serving as the chairman of the Space House Subcommittee as well. This role has shown me just how vital NASA is to our nation. 60 years of outstanding achievements by NASA have served to lay the foundation for even more incredible feats over the next 60 years. Every single one of these remarkable accomplishments would not have occurred had it not been for the amazing individuals who have made up the NASA team over the years. The unique capabilities and experience of the workforce at each of NASA's centers, 3 of which are represented here today, were very critical in helping NASA accomplish such audacious goals. To accomplish remarkable feats in the future, our NASA centers, workforce, and industry must be healthy and vibrant. One of the first bills signed into law this congressional session was the 2017 NASA Transition Authorization Act, which directed NASA to provide a human exploration roadmap. Although that report arrived a little later than originally planned, it is finally here. The new National Space Exploration Campaign laid out in the report not only charts a bold course for American human space exploration in the years and decades to come, it also provides an opportunity for JSC to continue serving a central role in exploration, as the expertise in Houston is critical to taking our astronauts beyond low Earth orbit. As I said in my July 25th column in the Houston Chronicle, the next time any American sets foot on the moon or Mars, I want to again ensure that the first word from the surface is Houston. To meet these new goals, we need to build upon and cultivate the invaluable and unique capabilities of each center and to utilize their irreplaceable workforce, which is a competitive asset for our nation. Following the passage of the 2017 NASA authorization, I introduced H.R. 5503, the 2018 NASA Authorization Act. This bill reaffirms JSC's leadership role in human spaceflight operations and consolidates NASA's systems and integration work on spacesuits, providing greater efficiencies, preserving the industrial base, and keeping JSC's engineering and space operations capabilities front and center. Just this morning, I introduced the Leading Human Spaceflight Act to provide further congressional direction to NASA. This bill reaffirms JSC's leadership role as the home of American human spaceflight, and this legislation also recognizes that based on their historical role and extensive expertise and capabilities, Johnson Space Center is the logical center to serve a lead role in program management, systems engineering, program integration, and operations for NASA's human space exploration program, particularly those outlined in the Human Space Exploration Campaign. As I've said before, the ISS is the crown jewel of America's human spaceflight program. Leadership in LEO returns tremendous economic benefits of space exploration to Earth. My bill promotes policy that will lead to a permanent and continuous U.S. human presence in LEO and authorizes NASA to operate the ISS until 2030, or until we have demonstrated a sustainable, lower-cost alternative. At the same time, NASA is directed to start work with the private sector in developing the commercial capabilities to meet America's future needs in low Earth orbit. And while I've talked at length about JSC this afternoon, space exploration is a team effort, and I'm very, very proud of the work done at all of our NASA centers. We must ensure that we learn from the past to prevent the detrimental gaps in prior transitions and protect our most important asset, the people, the irreplaceable workforce that have brought us this far and will take us into the next 60 years of space exploration. And speaking of the invaluable workforce, I understand that NASA's Flight Director class of 2018 is in the audience today. I've just shook hands with all of them, I believe. These new flight directors have begun their training on flight control and vehicle systems, operational leadership, and training in risk management. And they aim to complete their training in 2019 and join an elite group of less than 100 flight directors who will lead America in our future of human spaceflight missions. And we welcome you today and thank you for your service. I want to thank the witnesses. I'm sorry I was running late. I didn't get a chance to come in the room in there and get to shake your hands when we had to vote, and I rushed in quickly as I could. But I want to thank you for each and every one of you for being here, and I look forward to your testimony. Let me introduce, what do we have? Oh, I now recognize the ranking member. Don't have that page, I'm sorry.